Hello my gorgeous Capricornians, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your weekly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you my gorgeous Capricorn, and it's in between the 18th and the 24th of July 2022. You know that this week my gorgeous Capricornians, you are indeed going to come across some rather kind spirits indeed, and these kind spirits are gonna be the primarily, they're huge. Primarily they're gonna point you towards the certain change that you need to make in your life. This is going to give you very kind of unusual thought, but at the same time there is going to be such a strong connection with your ancestors that you are going to have, so you will know that this is indeed going to be the right thing to do. On another hand, this is almost immediately going to give you strength, and it's going to make you feel rather playful. So this, my gorgeous Capricornians, it's a very important element of your life which is going to take place this week, which is going to play a giant role when it comes to you changing the certain aspects of your present moment, but also most importantly understanding that now it's time to also kind of start thinking in a different way, the way you're gonna go around in order to get to the points in the immediate future which are very, very attractive to you indeed. At the beginning of the week, what I really like here is just this absolutely realization which is going to come to you completely out of the blue. Also, this realization that you are going to have now, you're going to feel very strongly about it, and you need to pay attention to the 18th, 19th and the 20th of July especially, is this realization that you are going to have. But this is going to be big, and it's going to come completely out of the blue, out of nowhere, but then again it's going to involve something so sacred about you to actually bring out to the surface, something that is so special to you, but it's also connected to your sacred gift indeed. After that moment in time, you are gonna be having like a really interesting vision about the way you want your future to be, and that is going to be absolutely impossible to ignore. And even more so, there is going to be really interesting sign that you're going to have, and the sign you're going to have at around the time you're seeing numbers 777, 333, 111 and 888. At around that time, when you see these numbers, you are gonna kind of become aware of something really significant that you need to pay attention to, especially when it comes to you recognizing that a specific aspect of your life, something that you have been working on, something that you wanted to happen, something that you wanted to achieve, this meant to you quite a lot, but it's just ended up draining more energy out of you than anything. You see what I mean? So as the time went by, this was just draining more energy, and that means that karmically something came to an end here that you're gonna have to accept. The sooner you accept it, the sooner you're gonna be able to move on. As simple as that. And even more so, you're gonna see that it was just so much more easier than you ever thought that this is actually going to be. So that in itself, it's really going to put you on the path when it comes to you kind of gathering your thoughts, when it comes to you kind of like a coming up with a plan for the first time. This is the plan that you're gonna come up with the first time, and it's only pretty much so to do with the beginning stages. I like this so much because you're not going to be able to explain this drive. You're going to feel so driven. This drive you're gonna feel so driven, but you're not gonna be able to understand where this is coming from, but you're gonna be knowing that you're doing the right thing because you're Capricornians, you're very deep, you're very spiritual, and you know when you're doing something right, and you know when you're doing something that's not right. You know what I mean? So you will be able to see this in such a powerful way, the way you are connected to the earthly energies. This is going to mean to you so much, and even more so it's going to be as soon as you become aware of that brand new plan here, you're gonna like this, because only 2 months it's going to take until this gets to the rather specific and significant stage where you are gonna be able to view your life from a completely different angle. And I like this because this is when Big Mama comes in. I like this so much because it's also going to bring you resolution to the problem, very, very powerful conclusion, which is at the same time going to impress you so much. It's going to inspire you so much. It's even even gonna start making you feel really, really artistic. And this is all the direct result of you being really emotionally mature and understanding that the life is changing, and the way the life is changing, we are changing, our spirit is changing. It's all through our own eyes and the experience that we actually go through. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Capricornians, you're also going to have a bit of like oh my God, again, this nostalgia. And nostalgia, it's important, nostalgia, nostalgia. You're going to start feeling nostalgic. Suddenly, certain people in your life who are not maybe in your life anymore, they're just going to be like kind of part of your mind. And you're not going to be able to understand where this exactly it's coming from. But it's very worth to pay attention to exactly who are you thinking about, how you're feeling. And also, something is going to become evident at that moment in time. There is a very, very powerful moment gonna happen when you feel nostalgic. You see what I mean? It's not only about like paying attention to the people that we kind of like focus on, the situations maybe that we've been through and things like that, and the feelings and emotion that we feel overwhelmed with at that moment in time. It's not only about that, but it's about the key. There is a very important aspect of your life going to be unlocked through you feeling nostalgic. So this is also bringing you an important key, what you need to pay attention to, but at the same time, it's going to make you aware of the fact how much your spirit is going to start rising at that moment in time, and this when your spirit starts rising to this particular level, this is all going to reflect on your confidence, on your strength, on your own power. And even if you're not completely certain how you're going to make like necessary steps, it doesn't matter. It's all about being driven by your own soul indeed. By the time you get to the last part of this week, like, this is so brilliant, now you are having like such a complex week, but in the best possible way. A lot is going to be happening. So now the last part of this week, it's all about you. Basically, you're going to get a really, really important message that it's concerning you quite a lot. It's concerning your life. It's concerning things that you have been working towards. So there's the part of your life that you have been putting so much energy towards, that you wanted to achieve. Do you know what the message is going to be? It's going to be terrible. No, I'm joking. The message is going to be brilliant. This is to do with recognition, an important recognition that you have been waiting for such a long time. It's going to be so personal to you, but at the same time, it's going to make you feel so good, so positive. It's going to make a huge impact on your life and the people around you as well. A rather victorious moment in time, because it's not only about your victory, it's not only about the confirmation that you're going to be rewarded for all your hard work, but it's at the same time going to make you feel cocky in the best possible way. It's good to feel cocky a little bit, if you're doing something really great indeed. So this is going to make you feel really good, but it's also going to bring this strength and confidence and a whole new focus into your life. What exactly do you need to pay attention to, and the power of standing up for yourself and for those things that you believe in. And sometimes you can stand up for these things even without saying anything, even without doing anything. And this is exactly what you did. It is the things that you made and the decisions that you made over the last 4 or 5 months. Now they're about to reward you karmically. So it's all about you doing intuitively things that you know that are right, and intuitively avoiding those things that you know that they're not right. And at the same time, you're again going to become aware of a specific aspect of your life needs a little bit more healing. There is a specific aspect of your life at the end of the week that you will see. It needs a little bit more healing. It needs a little bit more time. It needs a little bit more energy. This involves somebody else in your life as well, and just waiting for the right moment when you can reconnect with this person. So reconnection with someone is really important at the end of the week, but you're not going to feel kind of ready, and that's absolutely fine. But this person is quite prominent in your life, so it's all about you realizing that at some point you are going to need to reconnect with someone special here, because as soon as that happens, you are going to really get an amazing inspiration and idea. That person who you're going to reconnect with at the end of the week, it's also going to give you a mind-blowing idea realization. They're not going to tell you this, but while you're talking to them, something you're going to realize about yourself. So this is why people in our lives are so important. It's about the inspiration, but it's also about you at that moment in time giving a birth to your own creation, which is gonna play a huge role within the next 3 months indeed. Okay, my gorgeous Capricornians, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Capricornians. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.